Yo, what's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome back to the channel where today I've got another gaming test for you. And the TV that we're going to be testing out today is this 50-inch Samsung Q60T. Now this is Samsung's entry-level QLED, so it should be interesting to see how this TV handles these games. Now the console that we're going to be using today is the PlayStation 4 Pro, and the games that we're going to be testing out are The Last of Us Part 2, GTA 5, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now don't be confused if halfway through you see the PlayStation go from black to white, because I've had to draft in my son's PlayStation because we've got different games on different consoles. And if you're not a PlayStation fan, then don't worry, because I also have an Xbox One X and I'll be doing a gaming test with that console and this TV very soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for that content coming soon. Just got to give a massive shout out to the guys at box.co.uk for sending over the Samsung Q60T, as if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be able to make these videos for you guys at home. So I'm going to be leaving a link in the description where you can go and check them out. And they offer, like with this TV, a free 6-year warranty with them at the moment. And they also price match, and you'll be supporting the channel at the same time. So let's face it, it's a win-win situation. You're going to be getting your TV at the best price, a great warranty, so that TV is going to see you for a good few years, and you support the channel at the same time. So everyone's a winner. Go check them out. Link is in the description. And first up we have GTA 5, as you can probably see for yourselves. If you don't know what GTA 5 looks like, then you must have been living under a rock. So first impressions, yeah, don't look too bad at all. Now, let me just start off by saying that I do have the curtains open at the moment. It's not the brightest of days out there, a little bit dingy. And the game mode that we are using at the moment is the game mode. What am I talking about? The mode that we're using at the moment is the game mode. Let's go off around to the side, see what these viewing angles are like. Now, I'm not expecting them to be absolutely amazing because this is the entry-level model, and as we can see, as you go further around, they are washing out a little bit there, and we get them back as we go more square on. But at the end of the day, you know, you get what you pay for, and as I said in previous videos, you know, they've got to keep something back for the higher up models. Move round to the other side. Now this is where I expect we're going to see some reflections. Yeah, sure enough, as you can see right there. But if you're sitting square on like this, and you know, you don't need to be sat off to the side, then yeah, straight on looks okay. I'm just going to sit in my other seating position over here. And again, from there, not too bad, washing out a little bit, but I wouldn't want to go any further around than that. So when we fire up the other games in a minute, we'll change up the modes just to give you guys a little taster of what they are like, because not everyone does like to play in game mode. I know the hardcore gamers will do, because they're going to want the fastest response times from everything. But sometimes when you come out of game mode, the picture does actually look better. If I just quickly grab the remote for the TV and just prove to you guys, there we go, game mode. And the TV did automatically switch to this when I turned on the PlayStation, so no messing around or anything with settings. So what I think we'll do now is fire up the next game. Right, so next up we have Call of Duty Warzone. Not what I thought we were going to play, but there was massive updates for the main Modern Warfare game itself. So this will just have to do for now. And what I've done, I've turned off the amplifier now, so everything that you are hearing is from the TV's speakers. So once again, we are in game mode. So once again, when we're moving around this side, we get those reflections just there a bit. So, are any of you guys going to be going for one of the next gen consoles? And if so, which one are you going to be going for? Or maybe you're going to be going for both. Can't wait to get my hands on the PS5. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. Like I said, I'll be getting the Xbox as well, but that's purely just to make content for the channel. And now just waiting for those pre-orders to go live. Because I know from previous launches and that, they have sold out fast before. I remember there was a time when people were paying hundreds of pounds just for a reservation. Absolutely crazy. I know apparently Sony are going to be ramping up production to make even more consoles, but I still wouldn't be surprised if they sell out of pre-orders pretty quick. So anyway, let me know what you think of the image on this one so far. Is it any good? Now I apologise if I have been moving around a bit with the camera, but some people do like to see what these screens look like from different positions, because not everyone does sit dead on. But you know, if you are sitting dead straight on, this does look, you know, pretty good, to be fair, straight on. Maybe not the best if you are going to be sitting sort of off axis really. Right, I think we'll move on to the next game now, because this one's a bit boring. It seems to be more running around and collecting things than it is actually shooting at people. So let's crack on with the next game. And finally, we have The Last of Us Part 2. Now, if you've not played this game and you're worried about spoilers, I would suggest that you don't bother watching and turn off now. That is your best bet.
No, I am.
Right, we are now into the game itself. And I am seeing a bit of blooming, which is to be expected on a TV like this, if I'm honest. So if we just carry on now then, mate. So if we go and find some like dark areas of this room just a second, we can maybe see what it's like for blooming and things like that. So when we get into sort of the darker areas over here, you can see that it's maybe not reaching those sort of dark levels that you would get on the higher end QLEDs or OLEDs. So if we now head on outside and see what it looks like out there. Now please just bear in mind as well, what you're seeing that's been recorded through my camera may not be exactly what I'm seeing in person, but you know, I tried to get it as best as I can. Just, you know, to try and be fair to you guys. You know, I don't want to sort of be lying about these TVs and whatnot. So once again, we are in game mode. I've drawn the curtains, as you can probably tell. We've got just a bit of ambient lighting going on there as well, just to help with the camera. I'm just going to quickly grab the remote control, because I didn't change the picture settings on the Call of Duty game beforehand. It's a bit boring, to be honest, so I thought I won't bother doing it on a game where there wasn't a lot happening. So we'll change them up on here in a second.
Gunfire and explosions. My sister always avoided QTs.
So just taking note of what the motion is like on this at the moment. Not too bad, again, not the best. But you know, I am used to testing out, to be honest, probably the higher end of the TV spectrum. So you know, I'm a bit spoilt really, and anything sort of below the top end TVs is going to be a bit of a downgrade for me when I'm looking at them. But you know, for you guys, it may look, you know, perfectly fine. You may be coming up from a cheaper TV. So let's move around the side again. and back. Right, so just quickly change up these picture settings. So, no, wrong one. External device manager, game mode settings. Let's just turn that off. And at the moment we are now in dynamic. Now personally, I think this is, you know, the setting that makes this TV shine. I know on some TVs it's sort of a bit over the top, but I feel the other settings on this TV don't really do it justice. And if it was me, I'd probably use dynamic and just tweak it a bit. It just seems to be, just have a bit more sort of life to it, to the picture, if that makes sense. The others are a bit flat and boring. On other QLEDs that I've tested before, using sort of natural and standard, I could get away with it. With those settings, sorry, on this TV, they just don't seem to work very well, if I'm honest. But dynamic on other TVs that I've tested, like say the Q90R, the Q800T, they're a bit too over the top. So to me that looks, yeah, quite a bit better, if I'm honest. Just try out some of the other ones there. So you've got your standard. And like I said, yes, I know it may not be great when it comes to response times and all that sort of stuff. But sometimes coming out of game mode, it can improve that picture. Got natural there. Yeah, I don't like it in standard or natural, if I'm honest. So again, I'm seeing a little bit of bloom in there. Let's put it back to dynamic whilst we're inside. See if that makes it look any better when it comes to the blooming and that. If we go into a bit of a darker area there, mate, can you turn that torch off or anything? Sort of.
My sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
So yeah, a little bit of blooming. My camera's probably making it look a little bit worse than what it is, but not much, only a fraction. Well, there you go then, guys. Now, I've got a big favour to ask, and that is, if you do like this video today and you'd like to see more gaming with the Xbox One X, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and the new PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox when they come out with OLEDs, QLEDs and whatever else, then please hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to get to the 100,000 subscriber mark so I can get myself a YouTube play button, and only you can help me get there. And also, if you have enjoyed this video today, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. So, thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on next one. Bye for now.